What is going on, guys? JJ here, bringing you another Elder Scrolls 6 location video. That's right, it's been like 2 weeks since we did the last one, which was on Valenwood. And before I get into this, I want to let you guys know a few things. One, you might be able to hear in my voice, I'm going to be breathing a lot more than I usually do. I'm a little stuffy. I am... sorry about that. I don't usually cough during videos. I am sick right now. The reason being is because my brother is sick, and he just, germs, they spread. But anyways, the other thing I gotta let you guys know is I'm going to be talking about Elsweyr. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. That's the home of the Khajiits, which is actually west to Valenwood. Now, the reason I'm talking about this one is because a lot of you guys actually said to do this. Even though I said this isn't really comment-based, this is just me going through each different, place in Tamriel. But a lot of you guys last week's episode and on my other episodes have been saying do Elsweyr and maybe Valenwood together. And I said we're not going to do any mixed countries or provinces or whatever you want to call them for now. So we're just going to cover this as a whole. Another thing you should know is I don't know too much about this, the home of the Khajiits, actually. So I am going to be reading a lot of the stuff off of a lore page that I got. And hopefully it's, hopefully it's correct. I compared it to a few other sites and I just decided, hey, this is the best one. So let's get right into reading. Elsweyr is a province that lies on the southern coast of Tamriel. My bad. It is bordered by Valenwood to the west and Cyrodiil to the north and east, which is what I said already. It's the home of the Khajiit. The Khajiit government is a confederacy held together by the Main, which are the rares and various Khajiit breeds. An important part of Khajiit culture is the moon sugar that is harvested in Elsweyr. Moon sugar is said to be created by manna falling from Jakajeh in the Bay of Tapal and the southern eastern coast. The waters are then drawn into sugar plantations of the jungles of Tenmad, which cover much of the southern area of provinces. So that's just a little bit of what Elsweyr is. Now we're going to go into a little bit of the government, the history, geography, and such. So Elsweyr is the home to an ancient civilization that it is commonly held predated that coming of Mare and Men. Though this would be hard to verify, it is known that there were hundreds of cities in province. Some cities have been buried by the sands of northwest desert, some have been overgrown to the southern jungles, others have been destroyed by men, Mir, and Khajiit. It has also been said that the Khajiit roamed Tamriel before other creatures described in a pocket guide to Empire total the pilot in his peregrinations around Tamriel encounters the Khajiit not in Elsweyr, but far up in the Niben River, close to Imperial City, where they preyed on other native creatures, also certain parts of Valenwood, which wouldn't be hard to imagine considering that they're right next to Valenwood. Now, one thing you should know is, in 4E115, a coup backed by the Thalmor dissolved the Elsweyr Confederacy. In this place, the kingdoms of Aniquina and Palatine were recreated and became client states of the Third Aldemarian Dominion. Once again, sorry about that. The Aldemarian Dominion are just those fucking Thalmor. They're a part of everything, am I right? We talk about them in almost every episode and how they try to take over people. Geography. The northern part of Elsweyr contains arid badlands. The southern part is a lush subtropical environment with many forests. Now, this is the part I'm very excited for and would love to see in an Elder Scrolls game. We've seen the snow, we've seen deserts, we've seen regular land, grasses. This is like a subtropical, which means like sort of like a rainforest look, and I think that would be really cool. Only a few cities have been established, and most of the settlements are small villages. Once again, another thing that's cool, but that's where a lot of you guys said there wouldn't be enough content with just Elsweyr or just Valenwood, is that there's not enough cities, there's not enough towns, there's not enough things to do. You'd have to combine both of those two since they're one massive landmass. So I think that would be cool. Now we're going to go into one last section, which would be the politics. During the 5-year war, Elsweyr expanded west into Valenwood. Near the end of the Imperial Simulacrum, an attempt to return the land occurred, but the Khajiit settlers did not comply, and no further action was taken. However, they lost land to the east near to Imperial City of Leowen. After agreement between the court and the current Main, also the city of Senchal, once a slum town, has been turned into a beautiful coastal resort, proving the economy is rising. In the early years of the Fourth Era, Elsweyr followed the lead of Black Marsh and seceded from the Empire. After the coup of 4E115, the Elsweyr Confederacy was disbanded and two ancient kingdoms, Palatine and Aquitaine, were reestablished as clients of the Thalmor. We already said that. Now, so, from what... sorry once again, I'm sorry for being sick. I usually don't upload these kind of videos when I'm sick, but you know, I had to get a video out for you guys who've been requesting it. So anyways, so what we can get from this is it's in a subtropical area, you know, rainforest everywhere, the sun is shining, it's bright, it's raining, it's gonna be like springtime in Miami. I'm just kidding, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's gonna look nice, very subtropical. We haven't really gotten something like that. We've gotten deserts, like I said, which is just vast wastelands. We've gotten the snowy mountains of Skyrim, one of my favorite games of all time. And this would be a really cool change, and I could really see this. Now, I'm looking at this notable places list. Now, it just lists some of the cities, which I'm guessing these are just some of them. We have Albastard, Corinth, Dune, the Halls of Colossus, Kenarthy's Roost, Archicrest, Remen, Riverhold, Senchal, and Torval. Now, I think this would be really cool to visit a new area like this, and the reason being is because, like I said, that tropical area is just such a change from where we just had these snowy, like vast snowy mountains and snowing everywhere and rain and snow and hail and Skyrim. And it'd just be a lot different than Skyrim, more of a sunny version of Skyrim. It'd sort of be like comparing Chicago or Canada, like or fucking, why did I say Chicago or Canada? Like, say Canada in the winter when it's freezing over there, snowing, to like Miami in the winter where it's like very subtropical, everything's nice, you know, it's sunny out, the plants are growing, everything's good. So I think it would be a nice change in terms of game, and that's what I have to say about Elsweyr. I'm sorry, like I said, I didn't know too much about this. I know a lot about the other countries, it's just I'm not big on this one. And once again, I want to say I'm sorry for my current coughing and breathing predicament, and it will be resolved by my next video, which will be probably on Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace.